The realest hellos, the realest what's up. Welcome to LUH, a digital series about self-love and relationships. And in this installment, we're talking about relationship building. Okay, now that you have understood who you are at your core, you've built your foundation, you've begun to treat yourself in a way that is authentic, the one that is true and loving and passionate. You've taken ownership of that and you are continuing to follow your intuition. Now might be a good time. You might be in a good standing to begin to think about having relationships with other people. Having good relationships, good healthy relationships with other people. Now, when it comes to these relationships, now that you know yourself, you can decipher, you can have a spirit of discernment on who you need to even welcome into your life. And in those instances, we have to create a list of non-negotiables in relationships. And these non-negotiables, you can separate them in a sense of tangible and intangible. Those that you can like see, feel, touch, and those that you can it's really like intrinsic. It's really like, on some, adjective type of deal. Like you really can't touch them. Or you can put them all together and just be like, okay, this is how I feel. But I honestly feel like the non-negotiable, your bullet points of non-negotiable shouldn't be more than like 7 in each category, in the intangible and in the tangible. Why? Because we all have flaws. We all have some things that we have to continue to work on. So when it becomes, greater than that number 7, just in my opinion, but I'm not a relationship expert, I'm not a self-love expert, I'm just giving you a little knowledge from, my experiences. Once you go over that, then you forget your non-negotiables. You feel what I'm saying? You forget them, and sometimes it can be overwhelming to think about more than 7 things. So let's talk about non-negotiables. Non-negotiables may be, okay, I really don't want the person that I'm in a relationship with to have children. This is not selfish, or it might be the opposite. The person that I'm in a relationship with, I want them to have children because I really don't want children of my own, but I would like to still experience motherhood. So that's kind of like a non-negotiable for me. Also, it might be a non-negotiable, maybe, people who want kids and people who don't want kids, like to have kids with you. That may be a non-negotiable for some people, because that really weighs on you. That's really important to you. A non-negotiable might be, this is very relatable to a lot of people, might be, look, you got to have a job. How are we going on dates? How we chilling? A non-negotiable may be attending college. Some people feel like, college really shaped them, so they need somebody who goes to college. And to some people, college may not be a non-negotiable, because they've talked to a lot of people who went to college, like dated people that went to college, and they just as stupid. Zaire, stop it, you being petty. Anyway, no, but it's no real difference between them going to college and them not. Like they're still just not a good person. Some non-negotiables, and as far as like the intangible, to me, like characteristics that people display would be like a temper. Me personally, that's a non-negotiable for me. If I feel that you are hot-headed, like that you get, angry really easily, I just have to dismiss you, because that's not me at my core. Like, I'm not an angry person. Like, I really like peace. I don't bring me no drama. That's me. So if I signal that somebody has a temper, that somebody does not, they're a loose cannon, I can't deal with it, right? I can't see myself being with that person, because that's going to take a lot of energy out of me. You know, that's going to suck me dry. That's going to like really deplete me in a way, because I'm fun, I'm loving, I'm carefree, I'm peaceful. Like, I want us to problem solve, and I want us to get through with it. I don't want no drama, you know. So that's a non-negotiable for me. A non-negotiable might be too with just verbal communication. Like, communication, it may be where you must be with somebody who's going to be open with their feelings, because you don't like to beat around the bush. You don't like to live in a world where you always have to be on eggshells with somebody on how they feel today, or how they feel in this hour. You just like, look, it's too much. Like, I need somebody who's going to openly communicate with me, and going to do it in a way that's respectful, in a way that's courteous, in a way that we can really problem solve and get through it. So these are non-negotiables. These are things that you need to list out before you even get in a relationship, before you even start talking to somebody, and it really just gives you a guide. Now, some of these things in the non-negotiables, even though they are non-negotiables, if you see a slight thing in somebody, it's just up to you. It's your preference on whether you want to go with that or not. But the non-negotiables really give you a guideline as to what person you really want to be with, or the person that you're kind of looking for. And not everybody is going to like fit into your list perfectly, but if they hit enough, you might want to, get them your number. You might want to have a conversation with them and just clear up some things and see how you all can move forward. So after you've done all the work on yourself, after you've gotten to a point where you say, you know what, I feel like I'm ready to get out there and date. I feel like I'm ready to open myself up for a relationship. It's time to do the work as far as creating those non-negotiables, so you know that you're not resting on your morals, you're not resting on your values. You are alert in them. You are confident in them. You are strong in them, and you know what you want out of the relationship. So, girl, thank you so much for watching LUH, a digital series on self-love and relationships. Y'all be good out there. Go ahead, find boo. Go ahead, find bae.